Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome in here, race fans, tonight to the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. Here tonight, back at the Volusia Speedway Park here tonight. Round number 5, getting ready to go here tonight. 40 laps the distance in our A main here tonight, brought to us by our friends over at Valley View Firewood, a family-owned and operated. Valley View Firewood is located over on Sunset Drive in Willsboro, New York, serving the North Country side with all its firewood needs, from small bundles to truckloads, well-seasoned split firewood ready to heat your home or campfire. Make sure to contact our friends over at the Valley View Firewood, which we got to give a huge shout out to, just like all of our race fans that are tuning in here tonight to watch round number 5. Coming into the night, Peyton Talbert has picked up 2 wins on the season. Caleb Durgan, the youngster out of New York, having himself a win this season. They are 1-2 in the championship standings, just 7 points separating Peyton and Caleb. Then there's Josh Son, who right now looks like he has not pulled his virtual hauler here into the Volusia Speedway Park just yet. He is sitting 11 points out of the top spot, with the youngster out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, Talon Carter, sitting 4th overall, and the man from downtown Kokomo, Indiana, Chris Brown, is sitting in 5th. That's your top 5 of the Valley View standings coming into tonight, and well, these drivers currently are in their qualifying session. The top 8 drivers from last week's competition cannot qualify here tonight at Volusia for round number 5, so they will all start at the tail end of their respective heat races here tonight at Volusia. Well, with the smaller field here tonight, I'm looking at it. Those drivers shouldn't have too much trouble. I say too much trouble. Anything can happen. It's dirt racing. We know how these cars are sideways, the slick. Sometimes these cars don't handle the way some of these drivers think they should. So, but with that being said, they're still going to have to start at the back of their respective heat races. Does look like right now we're scheduled for 3 heat races here tonight at Volusia. So, we've already ran 4 weeks. Who are the drivers that have picked up wins? Well, Peyton Talbert, we already said, has picked up 2 wins this season. Caleb Durkin has picked up 1. And Tyler Ducharme picked up that 4th win. So, Well, who will win round number 5? We're going to find out here in just a couple of moments. But also, we got to thank Begor's Supply for coming on board back this season. A family-owned and operated business is located in Moores, New York, offering various products from hardware, plumbing, septic supplies, leach field pipe, animal and pet feed, lawn and garden, propane fill station. I mean, you name it, they have it. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, get there early because you want to barbecue all night long. In the afternoon on Saturdays, open 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We got to thank them along with Clark & Son Automotive. Established back in 2019, Clark & Son Automotive has built up one of the best reputations in the area for customer service. With advanced diagnostics, automotive repair, fleet maintenance programs, and fabrication, heavy-duty truck repair services, computer system diagnostics, ABS system repair, truck and trailer, custom welding, fabrication, and auto parts, look no farther than Clark & Son. But now, we're ready to go racing here tonight with Heat Race number 1 coming up here this evening. It does look like 7 drivers will make the call to this starting lineup. Well, let's go down trackside and get that starting lineup. Starting on the front row here, driving car number 4 here for Heat Race number 1. This will be CJ LeClaire. Starting to his outside in the PFC Brakes, number 19 of Don Page. Starting back in P number 3 here tonight. This will be the Racing Jason entry. This is Jason Griffith Dobbs. Starting back in P number 4, hailing out of Canada, driving car number 83. This is John Haldane. Back in P number 5, driving car number 17, the Valley View Firewood number 17 of Caleb Durgan. Josh Sun is scheduled to roll off from the 6th position here tonight, and we'll see if he makes the call to the grid. Just got here into the raceway. Then starting back into the 7th spot, all the way from Montana, it's the Mountain Man of Doug Ungari. That's how they will get ready to go racing here tonight. That is 7 cars. Top 3 will transfer here, as that's how they are scheduled to roll off here tonight. See the iRacing.com Silverado Pace Truck. We are ready to go, as it does look like the number 11 of Josh Sun will make the call to the grid here tonight. So it is a full 7 cars here in Heat Race number 1 tonight. Heat Race number 1, of course, brought to us by M&M Country Store here tonight, a small town convenience store offering all the necessities, including fuel, food, and beer. Stop in and try out the small town diner they have there, or take it out to go. Located in Norrisville, or on Norrisville Road in Schuler Falls, New York. That's the M&M Country Store here for Heat Race number 1 tonight. How about CJ LeClaire also having the quick time here this evening? There you see the Heath's Auto number 4. He'll be the driver to fire off first here tonight. The pay-to-win setups number 4 on the pole. Heat races here tonight will be 10 laps in distance. Our last chance qualifier. We will actually have 3 heat races here tonight. So 3 heat races. Who will be able to be the drivers that put themselves in as the sun is starting to set here at the Volusia Speedway Park. This time by the iRacing.com Silverado will make that left-hand turn, and it will be in the hands of CJ LeClaire. Don Page on the front row. Pace truck down and in, and here we go. A great start by CJ LeClaire down on the bottom side. Look at little Digger. He's got Josh Sun right there also. Down the back straightaway, though, the battle will be for P number 2. It is going to be Racing Jason down to the bottom side with that brand new paint scheme, but it will be CJ LeClaire leading lap number 1 here tonight at the Volusia Raceway. LeClaire out front. Here comes Caleb Durgan. He's going to go high, wide, and handsome here on the opening laps. Trying to make it up to the outside there. Sun down on the bottom side of the speedway, trying to force it 3 wide. Durgan will take P number 3, and then he'll go down to the bottom side of the speedway. Racing Jason goes from inside the top 3. Right now he is looking to try and work his way back in. Come back across the line. Durgan still trying to work under Don Page here. Look at that. JDS, number 17, down the bottom side of the speedway. Six laps to go. The battle still right there for that third spot. Griffith has been able to hold off Josh Son there. But Sutton trying to work his way back around the keyboard warriors. Number 98 out the gate. Here comes that 00 of Doug Ungari. He's working the bottom side underneath that number 11 of Josh Sutton as they come by the stripe. 5 laps to go this time by in heat race number 1 here this evening. Doug Ungari not getting any practice time as you see him make a little bit of a mistake down there in turns 1 and 2. He'll chase everybody down the back straightaway. This time by C.J. Lavera. We'll see that just coming at 4 laps to go to match the door on car number 4. Right on board with Gioiosa's Wine and Spirits. Onboard camera watching everybody try to run down C.J. Lavera. Look at one driver down to the bottom side, still on the speedway. That's the 17, Little Digger. Digging down low. Digger digs down low. Griffith still holding that 4th position. Josh Son is still holding into that 5th spot. Doug Ungari and John Haldane back there in car 83. Currently running back into the 7th spot. Popsicle sticks going up. It'll be 2 more times here as the field is right there for that final transfer spot. Durgan going to take it down way to the bottom side. Look at him. Oh, a little bit of a slide job there by Josh Son. And a white flag is up. It'll be the final trip around. C.J. Lavera trying to pick up a heat race win here tonight. Battle for that transfer spot. There's Durgan. There is Son. Will it be C.J. Lavera, though? C.J. Lavera looking like he's going to be good. He'll pick up the win. Then it'll be Don Page, Caleb Durgan, and Josh Son will have to go to a last chance qualifier along with Racing Jason, Doug Ungari, and John Haldane. So that's just heat race number 1 here this evening. Heat race number 2 coming your way. Starting on the front row, driving car number 55 here tonight, this is Paul Moran. Starting in P number 2, hailing out of New York, driving the Bartell Builders 1W entry, this is Wade McDuff. Starting back in P number 3, driving the M2 entry, this is John McPhee. Driving the 97.5 here tonight, this will be Nathaniel Gay. Starting car number 136 will be Chris Brown, and Dylan Rabtoy will be the final car to make it here onto the grid, and that race Diane Tubing, number 22. So 6 cars make the grid. Scott Duell does not make the call in his machine here tonight. See if he can head to a last chance qualifier. I believe we will have one here tonight. There you see the DE Designs number 55. Will bring us to the green flag with the 1W will Wayne McDuff to his outside. Next time by, the iRacing.com Silverado Pace Truck will head to pit road while we're under our caution here. Our pace laps to get the heat in the motors. We got to thank Gioiosa's Wine and Spirit, Plattsburgh's home for wine and spirits. If we don't have it, you can't get it. For the best price in town, Gioiosa's has you covered. Stop by the store today and pick up your bottle. Plattsburgh, New York. Of course, the Hanson Starter Shop, 30 years in business in the upstate area. Hanson Starter Shop has you covered from starters, alternators, generators. Don't be left in the cold this season. Get your generator serviced by Hanson Starter Shop. This time by, the iRacing.com Pace Truck will make its way to pit road. There it goes. And here we go. One car having some issues up into the outside wall there. I believe that was the 97.5 of Nathaniel Gay. He'll get the ship righted. We stay green as Paul Moran will lead us into turn number 3 here, trying to pick up the lap number 1. McPhee is right there. It will go to Paul Moran in car 55, leading lap number 1. Top 3 have broken themselves away here on lap number 1 as they work down the back straightaway here on lap number 2. It's Moran, McPhee, and McDuff. Raptoy and Chris Brown, 2 very competitive drivers. They're going to make a little contact. course, Chris Brown loves these modifieds, but he is a big USAC non-wing fan out there, of course, out of Indiana, hailing out of Indiana now. Kokomo to be exact, working for the Gas City Motorsports. Non-winged entry out there, always running a very competitive car, picking up a couple wins last season. I believe it was just over the weekend they finally tore down one of their cars to get it all ready for the 2022 season. Of course, Chris Brown coming here to iRacing to get his racing fix over the winter months. And now that raised iron tubing, Island excavating, number 22. Rabtoy still down to the bottom side. Battle for the race lead, though. Here comes that M2, the all-points entry. Working the inside of the speedway. It'll be high five this time. 5 more laps to go here. McPhee, Moran, and McDuff. The 3Ms hold the 3 top spots, but McDuff and that Bartell Builders number 1 W entry would like another spot if he could have it here tonight in our feature event. The driver out of Hudson Falls, New York. Oh, contact. Moran, they're going to make a little contact. He tried to cross underneath the 1W of Wade McDuff. But they made a little contact, and both drivers will carry on. Of course, Wade McDuff crewing for Rocky Warner's car. And, of course, now he'll put his car up into the outside wall. Paul Moran will now fire back underneath. It does look like Rabtoy is starting to close in on your top 3 drivers. There he is, car number 22 down the back straightaway. He's sitting in the 4th spot currently. And raised iron tubing entry is coming. Will Willie run out of laps? It'll be just popsicle sticks that time. 2 more times to go around. And he is rolling. About 0.2 of a second faster than Wade McDuff, Paul Moran, and John McPhee right now. But we're coming by this time to pick up that white flag. It'll be just 1 more lap around here in our second heat race of the evening. John McPhee is well out front here tonight. He'll navigate turns 3 as long as he can come out of turn number 4. McPhee will pick up heat race number 2. It'll be Paul Moran and Wade McDuff also transferring in. Rabtoy, Brown, and Gay will all have to go to the last chance qualifier here tonight. That leaves us with just 1 more heat race tonight. There you see them as they all start to make their way to the starting lineup tonight. Starting on the front row, driving car number 73 here tonight, Kevin Chaffee will start on the pole. Starting to his outside, the number 7, LeClaire Flatworx of Joshua LeClaire will start P number 2. Starting to the inside of row number 2, driving car number 20. This will be Dave Coburn. Starting to the outside of him will be the 14T of Peyton Talbert. Back in P number 5, hailing out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, the young Talon Carter will go from P number 5. Well, to his outside, they've been stuck like glue for the last couple of weeks. The driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Jordan Hen Racing number 40 here tonight, Josiah Millen, will go from P number 6. Starting shotgun onto the field in the last heat race of the evening will be car number 15, the unsponsored entry here of Tyler Snyder. So that will be your final heat race starting lineup here this evening. Being told here tonight, Scott Duell is here in attendance. Unfortunately, he had a flat tire as they pulled the car off the hauler, and they did not have any prep. He will have his car ready, though, for a last chance qualifier. So if you are a Duell fan, he is here tonight. He will get his car out onto the racetrack here a little bit later on. He was the only driver that did not take to our grid here tonight. Here we come. This time by, though, we're dropped the hammer for another 10 laps of heat race competition action here tonight. The Beast will come into turn 1. Oh, the inside lane jacked up there. Car number 20, Dave Coburn, did not get rolling. Chaffee is gone. The LeClaire Flatworx entry number 7, there you see, of Joshua LeClaire. Battling right now with Talbot. Talbot down to the bottom side of the speedway. Talon Carter, Josiah Millen just split the number 20 of Coburn. They left him sitting on the front straightaway there. There you see number 1 down to the inside of Talon Carter. Number 40 of Josiah Millen to the outside. And right now, they all got to chase down car number 14. Talbot is the driver on the hot seat, but not for long. Slide job down in 1. Come out on 2. He'll have P number 2. Peyton Tapper going to move up there. Now it'll be Joshua LeClaire having to hold down that transfer spot as he's got Talon Carter to the inside. Here comes Josiah Millen. That PA posse is coming for car number 7. Talon Carter works the inside there. LeClaire's now got his car to the outside, trying to carry the left front tire down the back straightaway. Talon Carter pulls the left front off the ground out of 4. He'll have P number 3 at the line. Chaffee, Talbot, and Carter at the line. LeClaire and Millen still battling for that 4th position. Coburn and Snyder back there running into the 7th spot. Talbot, though, trying to pull the race lead down in 4. As you saw LeClaire back there. Slide job for P number 3. They're battling for 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. Battles on the speedway. Peyton Tapper back down to the bottom side of the speedway. He'll throw the slider here on the White River Toyota entry. Chaffee ready for it. He crosses back over. Now this time, Tapper going to have to go to the top side. Look at Talon Carter now back here for P number 3, trying to get his car in the show. Talon Carter working down low. Joshua LeClaire working the outside. That LeClaire Flatworx entry. 3 to go. Millen's just sitting back there in limbo. Coburn's also a little bit farther back. One driver to the infield. That was car number 15. Snyder pulling his car number 15 to the infield. Popsicle sticks coming up. Kevin Chaffee, Peyton Tapper, Talon Carter across the line. Your top 3 transfer spots. That LeClaire Flatworx entry, though, still working the outside. This time, Talon Carter going to get a good run that time off turn number 2. He'll have the nose ahead of car number 1. LeClaire got a little tight there, had to cross it up. Here comes white flag. Final trip around the speedway. Peyton Tapper with a slider. One car going to go flying. I believe that was the LeClaire Flatworx entry. We stay green. Kevin Chaffee now going to throw a big slider down here at 3 and 4. The winner of heat race number 3, Peyton Tapper, Kevin Chaffee, and Talon Carter. All transferring in. Millen, Coburn, LeClaire, and Snyder will all have to go to that last chance qualifier here tonight. So Peyton Tapper picking up a win. So, it looks like here tonight we will just skip our last chance qualifier this evening. That means we will get ready here in just a couple of moments to go racing in our feature event. Of course, we got to take care of a couple of our sponsors here tonight. We got to thank LeClaire Flatworx, located in Plattsburgh, New York. LeClaire Flatworx specializes in custom stamped sidewalks, patios, and anything concrete related. Look them up on Facebook today and get your free quote for your next outdoor renovations. Of course, we got to also thank Daddy Daycare Designs, located in New York. Daddy Daycare's design specializes in CNC machine wood products such as signs, decorations, furniture, and much more. Also check them out on Facebook.com today. We'll be back here with feature racing action in a couple of moments here. They're going to work the track in, and we're going 40 laps of feature racing.
Say, can you see twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the Volusia Speedway Park here tonight, Barberville, Florida, for round number 5 for the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. We are ready to go 40 laps of racing here tonight. This is how your starting lineup will look. Starting on the inside here of row number 1, driving out of New York, the Heath Auto, number 4 of C.J. LeClaire. Starting back in P number 2, driving the M2 entry here tonight, this will be John McPhee. Starting back in P number 3 here tonight, driving the 14T, the driver out of South New Berlin, New York, the Fast Lane Performance, Precision Hydraulic and Oil Rocket Racing Setups, number 14T of Peyton Talbert. Starting back into the next spot, driving car number 19, the driver out of New York, driving the Protect Tire and Auto entry out of Albany Saratoga Speedway. This is Don Page in car number 19. Starting car number 55 here tonight, driver out of Ballast Spa, New York, the DE Designs Basin Excavating entry. This will be the driver of car 55. This is Paul Moran. Starting in car number 73 here tonight, the driver out of Bradford, New York, the White River Toyota TO Pro car. This is Kevin Chaffee. Starting back in car number 17 here tonight, this will be the driver out of New York, the Adirondack Siding and Construction, JD's Taping and Painting entry of Caleb Durgan. The 1W out of Hudson Falls, New York, driving the Bartell Builders 1W. This will be the Wild One of Wade McDuff. Driving car number 1 here tonight, hailing out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, driving the Kelly Spade Realtor of Keller Williams Platinum Realty. This will be the driver out of the Baps Motor Speedway of Talon Carter. Josh Sun, driving car number 11, will roll off from P number 10 here tonight. The driver out of White River Junction, Vermont, the Fast Lane Performance, Andy Speed Shop, number 11. Starting back in P number 11, driving the Raised Iron Tubing out of Vermont. driving car number 22 of Dylan Rabtoy. Driving car number 40 here tonight out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania will be car number 40. This is Josiah Millen, starting in 11th. Starting in the 12th position here tonight, the driver out of Crossville, Tennessee. It's the 98 out the gate of racing Jason Griffith Dobbs. And then starting one spot back here tonight will be car number 20. This is Dave Coburn, the driver out of New Hampshire, the No Limit Detailing entry. He will go from the next spot. Downtown's Kokomo's own Chris Brown will start back there also. Doug Ungari, Joshua LeClaire, the LeClaire Flatworx entry. Nathaniel Gay in the 97.5. John Haldane driving car number 83, hailing out of Canada here tonight. And our final starter here tonight will be car number 15 of Tyler Snyder. There you see car 15 starting back into the 19th position. That's how they will start here tonight. Next time by, we drop the hammer here tonight in round number 5 of our A main competition. One driver that is sitting down on pit road, it looks like here tonight, still having some bleeder issues on that right rear tire for Scott Duell. Duell will make his way to the track, hopefully here. Hopefully he does not get put a lap down here tonight. Here they come. CJ Lavere says now is the time to go 40 laps here tonight in the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing Nationals. Look at him go down the back straightaway. A great start by the number 4 here of CJ Lavere, but it will be Peyton Tabbert down to the bottom side. He'll pick up P number 2. It'll be Lavere, Tabbert, McPhee. Your top 3 in the battle, though, is 4P number 4, Don Page, holding off Caleb Durgan and car number 17, along with the 55. That's Paul Moran down to the bottom side of that DE Designs number 55. Look at everybody bounce around here tonight. They work down the back straightaway. Peyton Tabbert now down to the bottom side. He will throw the slide. No, he will not. He sticks it right down to the bottom. That modified sticking like glue down in 3 and 4. Now he goes top shelf here. CJ Lavere tries to take the pay-to-win setups. Number 4 down to the bottom side of the speedway to take back P number 1. Will not be able to do it, but now he'll go driving in deep into 3. The car got a little tight there, it looks like, and he will have to settle. Look at them. They're stacked 3 wide here. Kevin Chaffee, one car into the wall there. That's going to bounce him around the 22. Dylan Rabtoy going around. That will bring caution flag number 1 out here tonight. On lap number 5, Rabtoy was right there. Millen was right there. I believe that was the 55 and the 73 also possibly all involved here on lap number 5. Big bounce there by car 22, though, for Rabtoy. Let's take a look. Wade McDuff is right there also in that 1W. Everybody coming together, and oh, look at Wade, and I believe, and oh, the 55. Pinballed a couple times around. Watch the 55 of Paul Moran. Watch him bounce off that outside wall right there. Get Wade McDuff. And then after he was done with McDuff, the car just did not turn into the corner and took the 22, the raised iron tubing number 22 of Dylan Rabtoy into the outside wall. So the first caution flag of the evening out here on our main event here at Volusia. Running order currently looks like Peyton Tabbert, CJ Lavere, and John McPhee. Your top 3 spots. Don Page, Caleb Durgan, Talon Carter. Top 6, Kevin Chaffee, Wade McDuff, Josiah Millen, and Jason Griffith Dobbs there rounding out the top 10. Chris Brown, Doug Ungari, Coburn then will sit there 13th. Joshua LeClaire, Nathaniel Gay, John Haldane are your top 16 drivers. It looks like Tyler Snyder is back out there, along with Paul Moran. And I believe we also have Josh Son now out there onto the speedway. There is car number 11. And first time to the racetrack tonight, driving car number 14. There he is. Told you he had some tire issues, but he has made it here tonight. That Bison excavating entry. Come back into the restart zone here. Peyton Tabbert will have the choice of when to start. No better time than right there. Oh, they're going to stack them up. Durgan getting together with Don Page, and that's going to force him 3 wide. Look at Talon Carter. He'll take advantage. He'll go right around the outside, and caution lights coming on. All for nothing for Talon Carter there on that start. Just a jumbled up start. The officials say that we're going to bring that one back. Because actually, it looks like one driver also going around. What happened to Nathaniel Gay? Here we look. Oh, that big check up there, and 15 of Snyder and Gay getting together. I believe a couple other cars. Let's take a look back here, see if we can hone in on the 97.5. Where was the big stack up? Oh, the big stack up came when Durgan and Page got together. Watch it from our wire camera just over the start-finish line here as they came back to green. So that's what brings out our caution flag. There's the race leader, Phil Peyton Talbot. He is right now the top spot here tonight in our feature event, brought to us by our friends over at Valley View Firewood. Valley View Firewood serving the North Country side for all of its firewood needs. Small bundles, truckloads, well seasoned. They have it all. It's split and ready to heat your home or campfire today. Contact the Valley View Firewood and get your bundle delivered tomorrow. Maybe buy that iRacing.com Silverado. You never know. This time, we're giving another crack at the restart zone. 14T. Peyton out front. Put the number 4 of CJ Lavera to his outside. The M2 McPhee back there. And Don Page, here we go. Contact the 1W of Wade McDuff. Gonna make a big mistake down in turn number 1. The caution lights will come back on. Did not get that lap completed. I believe a couple other cars. It's going to be a big one down here on the restart. Take the look. Watch that black, green, and white machine right there. Goes down to the corner. Gets a little piece of that number 73 of Kevin Chaffee and Nathaniel Gay, Coburn, Ravtoy, nowhere to go. Right on board with our Daddy Daycare Designs on board with Dave Coburn. Couldn't go much lower. Puts us back under our caution here tonight. Been a little bit of a rough going for these drivers. One of the biggest movers so far here tonight out of Montana, driving car number... Well, that is car number... That's actually the 00. 2 team cars here on the iRacing.com platform. There you see the 00, Doug Ungari. Doug actually hailing out of Montana now, was actually out of the California area. Raced at the Mission Valley Super Oval back in the day. Now, well, resides here on the iRacing.com platform. And he just barely made it tonight here, virtually, to Volusia also. But they're all chasing that man who has no problem running here at Volusia. Payne Tower will bring us back to green. See if we can get by turn 1 this time here on the restart. Peyton Talbot, CJ Lavera, they fire. Here we go. Everybody into 1, and everybody will scream out of turn. No, well, I believe the caution lights are going to come back on here. As Nathaniel Gay having some problems. Well, it looks like his car has been around a time or two. on the restart. Oh, Josh Son got tagged also, and look at the 22 of Raptoy just slam on the brakes and try to avoid. Right on board. Driver out of Vermont. Looking through the field, it looks like one driver has pulled it to the infield here. That's car number 20 of Coburn. He is done here tonight. Looks like number 55, the DE Designs number 55. Paul Moran has taken his also, but it looks like he will come back out. And actually, Coburn, his team just tells him to go, so he will be back out onto the raceway. Does look like, though, the 22 of Dylan Rabtoy is still sitting down on pit road here tonight. The other two will tag the back of the field, and we're getting ready to go. Now here comes the 22 of Dylan Rabtoy. So the Rabtoy brigade is still on here tonight. If you're a Rabtoy fan, he will restart back into the 20th position, it looks like right now. There's the race leaders, top four, to have not changed. Silverado pace truck off, restarts on. Here we go, the chase. Green flag up after our fourth caution flag of the evening. Oh, big slip up there by the number 19 of Don Page on the bottom side of the speedway. Just could not get that car hooked up off turn 2. There goes the 73, Kevin Jaffe to the outside. There's the 00, Doug Ungari going around the outside. That'll be his 10th position gain if he can make that pass as he works to the outside. That 19 just cannot get hooked on the bottom. Look at Josh LeClaire down to the bottom side. That LeClaire Flatworx entry out of New York making the high side work here tonight. He's got downtown Chris Brown coming on him. And look at Caleb Durgan trying to make his way back through the field here tonight. Paying top still the race leader, CJ LeVere, McPhee, and Carter still your top four. But everybody else back here in the scrum is battling this one out here tonight. Contact between the 7 and the 17. Durgan down to the bottom there as Joshua LeClaire and him are going to bag Nerf bars tonight. They bang bars, and Durgan's still going to pull down to the bottom side of the speedway. Battle inside the top 3 also. I believe that's Talon Carter and McPhee going at it. McPhee down to the bottom side. Talon Carter working around the outside with his modified here tonight. Gets a good run off turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Talon Carter will pick up P number 3. Talk about the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. He has just been on one heck of a tear since the iRacing.com series all across iRacing for Talon Carter. He's just been in a whale of a hot streak. Whether it's Sunday, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, this kid can flat out drive here on iRacing. CJ LeVere having a good run also here tonight. Peyton Talbot out front with 25 laps to go that time by the line. He'll open it up to about 6/10 of a second. Talon Carter, though, goes to the bottom. Slide job here on CJ LeVere, and LeVere and him going to make contact. LeVere going to go around, and he'll actually gather it up. Him and McPhee made a little contact, but CJ LeVere will hold on to it. Now he's got to get back in a rhythm, see if he can run back down the number 1 of Talon Carter. Look at everybody else down around the bottom side. The 00 of Doug Ungari is there. There's the 136 of Chris Brown. There's Josiah Millen down around the bottom side also. Racing Jason. Actually, Millen going to go to the top side there. Behind car 73 of Kevin Chappie. These drivers are all just kind of stuck together here. Look at them battling. You'd think this is Daytona, not Volusia. Wrong track in Florida. Chris Brown going to try to go to the middle. Here comes Racing Jason. He'll throw it down on the bottom side of the speedway. Won't be able to take that Griffith Stone 98 out the gate. Little Digger to the outside there, trying to come through also. Chris Brown trying to go right through the slick in the middle. 21 laps to go. Now Brown going to go to the outside. That's going to open things up for Durgan. Durgan down to the bottom side. Little contact there from the number 19 to the back of the Griffith Stone entry. Durgan couldn't go anywhere through the middle, has to go to the top side. He'll follow that white out performance, number 136 in brown. Kevin Chaffee with a slide job up on the floor there. CJ LeClaire. LeClaire going to cut underneath out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Oh, LeClaire going to put it up into the wall. Millen and the 73 nowhere to go. Now the 73 is going to go around the 136 of Chris Brown. Will also go around to bring the caution flag out. There's Brown and that whiteout performance. 136 up on his lid. Looked like Wade McDuff tried to give him a little bit of a helping bump, but caution lights will come on. CJ LeClaire into the inside wall. And that will bring out our caution flag. There, let's take a look. You watched it, but watch it again. CJ LeClaire going to get the left front down there. Nowhere for Chaffee, nowhere for Millen to go. Brown just in the wrong spot. CJ LeClaire knew there was issues, and he actually came to a stop then. See Wade McDuff trying to lend a helping hand to Chris Brown. Right on board with our Valley View Firewood onboard camera right there. That brings the caution flag out here. Again at Volusia, closing in on, actually it'll be under 20 laps to go when we do go back racing here tonight at the Volusia Raceway Park. Peyton Talbot will see one to go here, so we will stack them back up 2 by 2 here. Talon Carter now going to have a good starting spot. He'll start on the outside of row number 1. The M2 entry will start to the inside of row number 2. Look at the number 73, though. Kevin Chaffee having a great run here tonight. Driver out of the Airborne Speedway out of New York. Been hanging inside the top 4 all night long. $14T, Peyton Talbot says, here we go. It'll be 18 to go. Carter not with that great of a restart to the outside. There's that M2, the all points number M2 entry down low. Look at Millen. Where did the 40 of Millen come from? Now look at the 17. Durgan got real close to the 73. Contact there. Durgan trying to muscle his way down to the bottom side. Millen's right there. Millen going to give him a little shot from the bars that time in 1. Millen will run it in this time a little bit harder. They're going to make more contact. There's the 17 going to go up the speedway just a little bit. 73 Kevin Chaffee's going to say thank you to both those drivers. He'll take back P number 4. Now he's going for P number 3. Can he get around? The M2 not going to be able to. Durgan back down to the middle. He's going to try and put his car there. Almost 4 wide out of 4. Almost 4 wide racing. Durgan trying to really slice through it. He'll make contact with the 73. He'll send Chaffee up the speedway just a little bit down in 1 and 2. Durgan now has that 4th spot. Here comes Millen. Here comes Ungari. Here comes Don Page. The Wolf Pack is coming. Battle for the race lead also starting to brew here as Talon Carter now works the bottom side as Peyton Talbot works the outside. Carter is there. Talbot is right there also. 14 to go to match Peyton's number on the side. Now it'll just be 13 to go, and the battle for P number 3 rages on. We opened up the season here at Volusia, and the 17, the youngster, was able to take his number 17 to victory lane. Can Caleb Durgan come back through here for another one at Volusia? But boy, look at this. It's been this way all night long for about the 6th, 7th, 8th position on back. There you see the 73 of Kevin Chaffee. This is the farthest back he has been all night long. He is running 6th right now. He's running 6th. And right there's Josh Son. Also, Son Of course, having to start way deep in this one, a lap behind everybody else, but got his lap back due to all the caution flags early on here. Here comes the number 7, the LeClaire Flatworx entry. The 00 of Ungari's right there. The 98 of Dobbs is right there. One driver out of the event, that is Chris Brown, with just 10 laps to go. Looks like C.J. Lavera's also called it a night here. Volusia sideways for Don Page in front of the 11. Josh Sun really having to hit the hooks on that one. That White River Toyota, that 73 is really strong here tonight, running in 6th. LeClaire Flatworx entry trying to find some grip down on the bottom side. Caleb Durgan holding that 3rd spot for the time being, but McPhee also having a very strong M2 entry here tonight. The first time we've seen him battle inside the top 3 in our feature events all season long. Peyton Tabbert says, though, I'm strong too. So is Talon Carter. He's right now swatting flies there as he's trying to hold off Carter. 7 to go, and the battle is right there for the race lead. They're just going to see 6 to go this time by. 6 to go. Peyton's picked up 2 wins this season on the tour. Talon Carter has yet to go to victory lane. Carter goes back to the top side here as Talon goes down to the bottom side. It'll be a slider line for Peyton. High 5 this time by. It'll be just 5 laps to go. Oh, it's one car all by himself on the back straightaway with 5 laps to go. The caution lights are coming on. And that was the 97.5 of Nathaniel Gay. What happened to the 97.5? Running all by himself. A very beat-up 97.5 entry. He'll lose the handle on it. Maybe possibly something breaking down in 1 and 2. Race leaders were bearing down on him. I'm going to guess our GoPro mount is destroyed off that car now. We'll have to see if we can get a new one for, well, after the Christmas break. When we talk about Christmas break, of course, Christmas is coming here all around the world. And, well, we're here at Volusia on December the 15th and December the 22nd, which would be our next Wednesday, which we would have scheduled. Except Christmas is coming, race fans, and everybody needs some race car parts. Make sure you get your favorite racer here tonight. Some race car parts. They could always use tires, fuel, some rub rails, maybe a new cam for the motor. You always need to freshen those up before the season starts. Maybe even a shock or two. So we're off December the 22nd before we come back for 50 laps at the Lanier Raceway on December the 29th. Then we head right back here to Volusia for 35 laps before we head back north to Lanier for 40 laps on January the 12th. Then we come back here to Volusia on January the 17th, and we have 1 race scheduled on January the 26th to round down the season. That race is to be determined yet of the racing facility that we will take, the Valley View Northeast iRacing National Series 2. So that's just the races that are coming up here left this season. 5 races left to pick up a big W here in the off-season. We were going to go green this time by, but they will throw the lights back on here. We will go back around one more time, I do believe, before we get these drivers ready to go here tonight. Looks like they're going to double them back up here and give it another go. The officials first called for single file formation, and then they changed their mind. We go back double file, ready to go. Tobin, Carter, Durgan, McPhee. We're going to tighten them up here through 3 and let them eat out of turn number 4. The iRacing.com safety truck is away, and here we go. 4 laps to go, and a great start by Peyton. Carter's going to be able to hold serve into 1, but here comes Durgan down to the bottom side. Millen and Son exchanging blows back there for that 4th position. That's the top 3 as they work down the back straightaway. Peyton Tabbert, Talon Carter, Caleb Durgan. 3 laps to go. Will anybody be able to reel back in? Peyton Talbert as Carter close the gap. Real good battle back there for fourth between Millen, Son, McPhee, and LeClaire. See those 4 drivers under the blanket, as it'll be popsicle sticks, though, for the 14T 2 more times here tonight at Volusia. Durgan is there to challenge Talon Carter. Carter now has to go on the defensive, but he wants to go on the offensive here to try and get that 14T. White flag this time out of turn number 4, the final trip around the speedway here in round number 5 for the Valley View, Firewood, and Northeast iRacing Nationals. Final trip at Volusia here tonight. Look at Durgan. Durgan going to go down to the bottom side on Talon Carter. Carter going to slide high to be Peyton Talbert. Second will go to Caleb Durgan at the line. Talon Carter, Josiah Millen, Josh Son, John McPhee, Joshua LeClaire, Doug Ungari, Kevin Chaffee, Don Page, rounding out your top 10. That's how they will finish in the top 10 here tonight. Take a look at the left-hand side. That is, of course, your unofficial standings here tonight as the fireworks go off at Volusia. There is your top 3 podium finishers as they come. Back here onto the front straightaway, race fans, we're going to take a quick break. We'll get to talk to Peyton Talbert, Caleb Durgan, and Talon Carter after this. Welcome back here to Volusia, race fans. Tonight, Barberville, Florida is the host to where the Volusia Speedway is, and they hosted the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series here tonight. These drivers, 40 laps, put on a show for all you race fans that are out there virtually tuning in here tonight. Let's head down trackside, though, to talk to the driver who's picked up another W here tonight with the series. Peyton, new colors on the side of this car, but it was still fast as ever.
Yeah, had a real good run here. Just had a real good starting position. We did well in our heat, so we started P3, and we were able to take the lead by lap 5. And I was kind of changing lines there, looking for grip, and I kind of figured the draft was going to be there. But we had a good run there, good green flag run, and we were just able to hold everybody off.
You had some challengers, though. Talon Carter came knocking about halfway through this one, and then all of a sudden, with that late race caution, Caleb Durgan was knocking on the back door. Were you worried if you had another caution flag here tonight?
Yeah. I was kind of just running the slider line. It was really rough through the center. I was really wondering if the bottom was going to come back in, but I knew if I went to the bottom, then if they changed to the slider line, that they'd be on my door, and that we'd probably have a hard time getting back by him. But as long as I ran slider line, I figured I probably could have blocked just about anything they threw at me.
And you blocked it pretty well to pick up another win here tonight. Peyton, congratulations here at Volusia. Before we let you go, who made it all possible back home?
Yeah, I just got to thank Corey at Respill Performance, Fast Line Performance, Ted's Body Shop, Parker Excavating, Precision Hydraulic and Oil, Northeast Forestry, Dig Race Products, Donath Motorworks, JK Signworks, HigFab Chassis, just everyone that watches and supports y'all for broadcasting this and putting this on, and I think that's all I got.
There you hear it from the driver of the 14T here tonight. New colors, but the same fast race car. Peyton Tabor will pick up another victory here in the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series and finishing second. You talk about having to come through the field. Caleb Durgan, you had to. From the front to the back and back to the front here to finish in P number 2.
Yeah, man. We drove the wheels off from it. And starting at the back on a limited passing track, I wasn't quite sure what the result was going to be, but you know, we had to make some moves, and a few of them were risky and could have costed the race, but luckily everything turned out well, and we ended up with a top 3 finish.
You talk about risky moves there. We see you come through the middle a couple times. How hard is it to pass here with these 358s here at Volusia?
It's definitely hard. It's one lane, and it don't help that we don't have a lot of power or gear, so you just kind of have to set the cars up in front of you and make moves when you can.
You made the right ones here. You battled, though. Talk us through those final laps there with Talon Carter as you were running down the race leader.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have been able to keep up with Peyton. I think we were faster than Talon. Just we used up our stuff a lot coming up through the field. You know, just happy to come up with a second place after going to the back.
The points are going to help out, that is for sure. But back in the shop, I know there's a lot of guys that turn the wrenches to help you out.
Yes, sir. JD Statement Painting, Valley View, Firewood, Integration, Shocks, Charm Speed, Bicknell Racing Products, Add a Sign for the wrap, you for broadcasting, Top Ball for putting on the league, and congrats to Peyton on the win.
There you hear it. He finished the second here tonight. Little Caleb Durgan will rally back for a P number 2 finish. And, well, who finishes in third? It's the man out of Pennsylvania. The oddball on the podium here tonight, Talon. You tried to run up here with these two, and they just kind of outdueled you at the end. What did you have left in car number 1?
I think I was maybe just a tad bit faster than Peyton there. The track just couldn't really pass much, and I just slipped up out of 2 on the final lap, and that gave Durgan a shot to get by me. So, I mean, third's pretty good, keeping the podium finishes going, so that always helps with points and stuff.
I only got a little paper here with your name on it and a bunch of slashes of podium finishes here. How many in a row is this now since we've seen you on dirt this season?
I don't know. Probably 6 or 7 at least.
I can't even count that high. That's why you went to Fleetwood and I went to Kutztown. But I guess we'll have that discussion a little bit later on. Talk us through the race here, though. About midway through the race, you got there into that second position, and you hung with Peyton all afternoon, long after that. A couple times you looked underneath, but you could never get a grasp of that lead.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get in CJ there, get by him for second. I don't like running people like that. I don't try running people like that. But yeah, I was on his back bumper most of the time. I tried making the bottom work in 1 and 2. One time I could have thrown a slide job, but it wouldn't have ended well. So just got to run each other clean and just keep the podium finishes going.
Well, you did that here tonight, Talon. Congratulations on another podium finish. I know it's not the win like you pulled off on Sunday night in dominating fashion, but still a very strong car here in Florida. Will help in the points, that is for sure. But the laundry list is long. Who is it?
I gotta thank Kelly Spade, Realtor of Keller Williams, Platinum Realty, Grand Central Tap Room, Kutztown Printing, Cantner's Tire Service, Lucky 13 Tattoos and Piercings, Gessie Chiropractic, DA Brett's Motorcycle Fab and Paint, Deca Batteries, Levan Machine and Truck Equipment, Chrisman's Meats, Matty Pearl, KB Motors Incorporated, on Paul Court for making all my wraps and running this league for us.
There you hear it. Talon Carter, the youngster out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, will pick up P number 3. His counterpart, who sits back there in fourth, Josiah Millen, like I said, they've been locked together, those two PA boys. Josh Sutton finishes fifth here tonight. John McPhee, Joshua LeClaire, Doug Ungari, Kevin Chaffee, Don Page rounds out the top 10. What a race it was here. A little slow to get going tonight here with these 350A modified, but once they got them rolling, the racing got hot, the racing got heavy, and man, boy, what a race to end on, though, before we head off into the Christmas break here. Remember, once again, on December the 22nd, the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series is off for the Christmas holiday, so all these drivers and their crews can spend time with their fans and their family and maybe get some racing parts. Remember, race fans, all these drivers, of course, do love racing parts as Christmas gifts. We do got to thank, though, the Valley View Firewood for coming on board. Once again, we talk about them a number of times throughout the night, but we really appreciate that whole family up there. The family owned and operated the Valley View Firewood, located in Willsboro, New York, serving the North Countryside with all its firewood needs, from small bundles to truckloads, well-seasoned, split firewood ready to heat your homes or your campfire at the races. Contact the Valley View Firewood today. Get your truckload delivered tomorrow. Race fans, we thank you tonight for tuning in here at the virtual Volusia Raceway Park here tonight for round number 5 of the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. We'll be back after the Christmas holiday on December the 29th for Lanier 50 laps at the Bullring with the 358 modifieds from the Northeast. But for everybody with the Valley View Firewood Series and all of us here at the Turn 3 Racing Network, we hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you at the races.